When a dead son writes a letter, something in Tokyo wakes up. The shadows of Tokyo. Memory cuts deeper than steel. Act 1. The scent of the past. Tokyo changes at night. Its smell changes too. Rain. Hot electric wires. Cheap ramen mixing with expensive perfume. But that night, there was something else. A smell Ren Mori had hoped to never sense again. Blood, metal, and memory. Ren had passed 60 already. White hair. Hands that trembled a little. Eyes that still cut like blades. He had been many things. But above all, he had been an enforcer for the Yakuza. A correction man. The final solution when persuasion failed. He had walked away from that world years ago. Or tried to. Now he lived quietly in a small apartment in Asakusa. Old tatami. A tiny TV. A kettle that whistled only when it wanted. A life without noise. A life without violence. Until tonight. When he opened his door, he found a letter waiting for him. Thick Japanese paper. Pure white. No seal. No stamp. Just his name. Ren Mori. The handwriting was perfect. Sharp. Elegant. Dangerously familiar. His chest tightened. He knew that calligraphy. He opened the envelope. Inside, only one sentence. "You killed me, father." Ren dropped the paper. His hands shook. Not from fear. Not yet. Something deeper. His son. Hiroshi. Dead for 20 years. Stabbed in an Osaka alley. Hiroshi's death had broken him. It was why he left the organization. Why he buried his name. And the man he used to be. Yet here it was. A message from someone who should be gone. Ren closed his eyes. He heard the rain outside. Louder now. As if demanding answers. He folded the note. Pressed it against his chest. "No," he whispered. "This isn't him. But someone knows. And that's worse." Act 2. Walking back into fire. Ren stepped outside. The air was cold. The neon lights made puddles glow like bruises. He walked toward an old bar. A place the Yakuza had abandoned long ago. Or pretended to. The owner froze when he saw Ren. "Ren, I thought you were done with this life." "I did too," Ren said. He sat at the counter. Asked for tea. Not alcohol. He quit drinking the day Hiroshi was buried. The owner pointed at the letter. Ren slid it to him. The man read it. His hands went weak. "This is bad," he whispered. Ren nodded. "Has anyone else seen it?" the owner asked. "No," Ren said. "Just me. And whoever wrote it." The owner hesitated. Then he spoke quietly. "There are rumors. A new group. Young men from old families. They want to purify the Yakuza. Settle old blood feuds. Use the dead as weapons." Ren clenched the letter. "They want a war." "No," the owner said. "They want a story. And you are a story that never died." Ren understood what that meant. If someone knew about Hiroshi, they also knew everything else, including the secret Ren carried for 20 years. Because Hiroshi's death had not been random, not a street scuffle, not fate. It had been a message, a punishment, and Ren had been the reason. He stood. "I need to go back," he said. "To where?" the owner asked, already pale. Ren breathed in. "To Shinagawa." The owner stared at him. "That place. It's a graveyard of Yakuza." Ren looked away. "So am I." Act 3. Hiroshi's Shadow. Shinagawa slept differently at night. Narrow streets. Old houses. Shadows like silent witnesses. Ren reached an abandoned temple. The last place he had seen Hiroshi alive. They had argued here. Shouted. Hiroshi had been tired of the life. Tired of being the son of the bear. Tired of being afraid of becoming Ren. Ren stepped inside. The air smelled of wet wood. Only one candle burned. Someone stood behind it. A young man. Head bowed. "You came," the voice said. Ren recognized the tone instantly. Not the person. The tone. Inherited. Not learned. "Who are you?" Ren asked. The young man lifted his head. Cold eyes. A thin scar across his eyebrow. He held a photo. A young Ren. Blood on his shirt. A knife in his hand. Behind him, Hiroshi. Crying. Terrified. Looking at Ren as if he were a monster. Ren felt a blade twist inside his heart. "Where did you get that?" The young man smiled. A smile without warmth. "Your son had secrets," he said. "And so did you." Ren tensed. Hiroshi knew nothing. "Oh, he knew," the young man said. "He knew you signed the order. The order that killed his best friend. The order that shattered his loyalty. The order that led him to challenge you. To die because of you." Ren closed his eyes. It was true. Every word. "But you don't know why," Ren whispered. The young man raised a knife. A familiar knife. The same one from the photograph. "Fight me," he said. "Avenge him." Ren exhaled. "I won't fight you," he said softly. "I will fight the truth." The boy hesitated. Ren continued. "Yes, I signed that order. But it wasn't meant for his friend. It was meant for him." The boy froze. Ren's voice dropped. "Hiroshi's own clan planned to kill him. Your clan. Your blood. Your father's father." The young man shook his head. "No. No, that's a lie." "It's not," Ren said. "He died running from the destiny your people set for him." The young man trembled. A gust of wind pushed the temple door. A paper slid across the tatami. The letter. The young man picked it up, stared at it, and for the first time, feared it. "This handwriting." He swallowed. "This isn't yours. Or his." Heavy footsteps echoed outside. Ren stiffened. "I know who's coming," he whispered. The young man looked panicked. "Who?" Ren answered without words. Because the truth was about to enter the room. Act 4. The Man Who Buries Truth. The door slid open. Slow. Purposeful. The figure that entered wasn't young. Wasn't old. He was something worse. A man who survived everything. By sacrificing everyone. Arata Saito. Former brother-in-arms. Once Ren's equal. Once Hiroshi's godfather. Now the Oyabun who ruled through fear. Ren stared at him. Hard. Silent. Saito smiled thinly. "I knew you'd come back," he said. "You were always predictable." Ren didn't move. Saito pointed at the letter. "Nice handwriting, right? Took me a while to copy the boy's style. But you've always been sentimental." Ren breathed slowly, deeply. "Hiroshi died because of your order," he said. "You used him. Now you use his name." Saito let out a low, hollow laugh. "Sons are tools, Ren. Yours. Mine. Everyone's." The boy behind Ren clenched his knife. "You lied to me," he whispered. "And you believed it," Saito said. "That makes you useful." The boy stepped forward. Ren blocked him with an arm. "This is my burden," he said quietly. Saito lifted his cane. A hidden blade extended from the tip. "Come, Ren," he said. "You're old. Leave this place. Die somewhere quiet." Ren shook his head. "I didn't come here to die," he said. "I came for the truth. And for justice." Saito tilted his head. Like a crow. Like a judge. "Fine," he said. "Here's your truth." He leaned forward. I ordered your son's death. Because he looked too much like you. Silence swallowed the room. Ren closed his eyes. A single heartbeat passed. When he opened them again, something ancient woke inside him. Then we're done talking, Ren said. Saito snapped his fingers. 2 killers stepped forward. The temple held its breath. Act 5. Steel, Blood, Redemption. The first killer lunged. Straight thrust. Precise. Ren sidestepped. Grabbed the wrist. Struck the throat. 1 hit. Clean. Silent. The second came faster. Too fast. Ren blocked. Barely. Felt a blade cut his side. Hot pain. Sharp. Real. The boy rushed in. Ren caught him. I said no. He shoved him back. The killer moved again. Ren twisted his arm. Bone snapped. Knife dropped. Ren grabbed it. Drove it into the man's ribs. The temple shook with violence. Saito clapped twice. You still have skill, he said softly. Ren stepped forward. Breathing heavy. Bleeding. Saito lifted his cane blade. Let's finish what should have ended years ago, Saito said. Ren raised the knife. They collided. Steel clashed. Wood splintered. Blood hit the floor. Saito was fast. Too fast for a man his age. Every strike aimed to kill. Ren blocked. Retreated. Endured. Saito slashed his shoulder. Ren grunted. Stayed standing. Then Ren struck. Pushed Saito into a wooden pillar. The old wood cracked. Ren lifted the knife. This is for Hiroshi. He drove the blade into Sato's chest. Saito gasped. Tried to speak. Failed. His blood ran down Ren's hand. Ren lowered him slowly. Your time is over. Saito died without honor. Without legacy. Without absolution. Only silence remained. Act 6. The Final Letter. The boy approached shakily. You did it. Ren shook his head. There is no victory here. The boy looked at Saito, at the letter, at Ren. Then, what now? Ren looked at him. Really looked. Saw pain. Saw anger. Saw someone who had been shaped by lies. Just like Hiroshi. Do you have a name? Ren asked. No, the boy said. They just called me Boy. Or Weapon. Ren breathed slowly. Then I'll give you one. The boy stared at him. Hope and fear fighting inside his eyes. Ren closed his own eyes. Saw Hiroshi. Small. Laughing. Holding his hand. You'll be hero, Ren said quietly. For the son I lost. And the man you deserve to become. The boy trembled. Nodded once. Deep. Respectful. Real. Ren felt something release inside him. Not pain. Not grief. Peace. Let's go, he said. They stepped out of the temple. The rain had stopped. The air was clean. Tokyo glowed with imperfect beauty. Ren reached into his pocket. Pulled out the first letter. He looked at it one last time. Then he dropped it into a puddle. The ink dissolved. The lie faded. The past washed away. Hiro watched silently. He understood. Ren walked ahead. Hiro followed. For the first time in decades, Ren didn't feel like a ghost. He felt like a man. And that was enough.